My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video.
Any man who saw that wish they could put their hands on Diddy at that time, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if he do the ultimate sin.
Diddy is officially over after his phony apology went live and he decided to go into hiding. People from his past are beginning to reveal some of the skeletons in Diddy's closet, and it's not looking good. So let's get into it. I think we can all agree that Diddy is not in a good place, and I don't think there's any coming back from this. And he shouldn't even be allowed to. After seeing that video of him in the hotel room with Cassie, it is disturbing, and his apology is just as bad because he doesn't even name Cassie at all, and it seems like he's giving himself tons of excuses. I did make a video reacting to that hallway footage. I blurred it, I censored it, yet YouTube still won't let me post it. So we'll see if this video goes up. One day after that viral video was released, Diddy posted a video onto his Instagram saying that he's taking responsibility and he's disgusted with himself. Well, we all are disgusted with you, Diddy. I question what happened behind closed doors. If we saw this on public tapes happening in public in a hallway, what did you put this woman through? He says sometimes you've got to reflect on the darkest times in your life. I mean, I was effed up. I hit rock bottom. You hit rock bottom when this woman is laying on the floor and you are just kicking her while she's down. You're at rock bottom? Seriously. He says, I make no excuses. Well, this entire apology felt like a big excuse. But Diddy claims that, quote, I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy, going to rehab. I had to ask God for his mercy and grace. Now, he does not, again, reference Cassie's name at all. And I don't think Cassie's the only person he needs to apologize to. So there's a lot more he's going to have to ask forgiveness for. Let's react to his apology together.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. But sometimes you got to do that. I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable.
A lot of people were talking about the fact that he could be with Russell Simmons in Bali. I made a video on my TikTok, which I've been reacting to all of this on my TikTok, posting a ton. It's at SloanHooks. Either way, I wonder if he's out of the country trying to avoid possible prosecution. Though I don't think he could be prosecuted for what Cassie had gone through because of the settlement and statute of limitations. Either way, there's going to be something the feds are going to find him guilty for.
I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help.
Why didn't you let her escape? I mean, this woman snuck out of the hotel room, not even wearing shoes, and you lunged at her and attacked her. When did you start feeling bad for it?
I had to go into therapy and go into rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Good thing you aren't asking for forgiveness, because I don't think there's many people who want to give it to you. This person commented, when the allegations first came out, he literally denied all the allegations that Cassie accused him of. Now he's sorry. Bye. Another person wrote, I still can't unsee the video. He that woman. She was 19. He treated her like a possession, not a person. I have no love for him. And then finally, this person wrote, keep it. It never happened. Remember, it was a false accusation, right? Pretty much calling Diddy a hypocrite for, one, trying to write off everything that she had accused him of before, and then now trying to take accountability for it. The switch up is unreal. Now everyone's reacting to this video. 50 Cent reacts to the fact that LA County is not prosecuting Diddy. We can't unsee what we saw, and I totally agree with that. I can't unsee that footage. It's really really hard to watch. LA County put out a statement. We find the video extremely disturbing and difficult to watch. If the conduct depicted occurred in 2016, unfortunately, we would be unable to charge as the conduct would have occurred beyond the timeline where a crime of assault can be prosecuted. We encourage anyone who has been a victim or a witness to a crime to report to law enforcement or reach out to our office for support. So essentially, Cassie's out of luck when it comes to prosecuting him because it's been too long, which I think is... I don't know. Statute of limitations, they are important, but sometimes they really are hindering justice. 50 Cent reacted saying, this is why they put that tape out. They know they can't charge him with what we saw, but they know we can't unsee what we saw. 50 Cent also wrote, now I'm sure Diddy didn't do it. He's innocent. This proves nothing. This is what his lawyers are going to say. God help us all. Yeah, his lawyers are going to say that, I don't know what they're going to say. Are they going to say Cassie deserved it? I would be, oh my God. I mean, that's the type of lawyers that are going to like represent this kind of man. I mean, the bottom of the barrel, snakes, sharks, nasty creatures who really don't care and are going to try to make Diddy seem like he's the victim in this. This person wrote, so you can bring up the charges on Cosby from the 70s with no video evidence, but you can't charge Diddy for something that happened less than 10 years ago. Make it make sense. Another person wrote, and this is why victims don't speak up. Another person wrote, statute of limitations should be voided when you literally have a video. And then finally, they write, alleged is crazy because the county is claiming that this is an alleged assault when we've all seen it play out on camera and it's far from alleged. Cassie's husband responded to the hotel footage by saying, men who hurt women hate women, saying that Diddy hates women. Her husband's name is Alex Fine, and he issued a statement in response to this video of Diddy harming his wife, which it's hard for all of us to watch. Imagine how Alex feels watching this. Alex put out a letter writing that men who hit women are not men. Men who enable it and protect those people are not men. As men, violence against women shouldn't be inevitable. Check your brothers, your friends, your family, our daughters, sisters, mothers, wives. They should feel protected and loved. To the abusers, you're done. You're not safe anymore. You're not protected anymore. The men by your side are just as weak. You are so miserable with yourself that death would be considered a kindness. It's giving very much Wendy Williams.
Death to all of them.
Remember, the leaked footage of Cassie's assault matches the allegations that she made in her lawsuit outlining the incident. Cassie explains that Diddy paid the hotel $50,000 to obtain the video from the incident and to get rid of it. But clearly, whoever he hired to get rid of it didn't actually get rid of it, thank God. Especially because the reactions from society has changed so much since all this has come forward. It's about time we actually hold him accountable. Now, fans speculate that the raid at Diddy's house was what led to this video being leaked, which is a good theory. I mean, it makes sense. If they went into his home and, you know, collected all of this evidence, maybe they would go and conspire to release it at a certain time to, you know, push their case and to get the public on their side. Gene Deal also reacted to the footage. Gene is one of Diddy's former bodyguards who has spoken about Diddy and his allegations many times. Let's hear what he had to say about all this.
That, you know, it was crazy, man. Any man that has a sister, a friend that's a girl, any man that has a child who saw that, if they wasn't appalled, any man who saw that, wish they could put their hands on Diddy at that time, bro.
And he's right. I mean, I feel very protective over anyone who's vulnerable. And, you know, women can be perceived as vulnerable in situations, especially like the one of Cassie and Diddy. And there's so many enablers around that I share that same frustration that any man who's watching this go down, same sentiment as Alex Fine, Cassie's husband. I mean, it's just really pitiful because they should step in for those people, especially Cassie being on those drugs, being 19, so confused, just like beaten to her core, probably defeated and nowhere to go. Yet there are tons of enablers in Diddy's life who are making sure that he gets exactly what he wants.
I wouldn't have never allowed him to do no shit like that around me. I got the aftermath. When they told me to go over to St. Luke's Hospital, because Puff was over there in the hospital, that was the aftermath. And then I'll be like, yo, you all right? And she like, yeah, I'm all right. It ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? You good? She like, yeah, good. And then she go back in the room with Puff, Diddy, Brother Love, whatever he call his name is. Only people who commit crimes around people who commit crimes. You know, Puff know who to do that stuff around.
That is scary. I mean, it's scary to think about that. He's got certain people who he knows he can get away with things around him. But Gene goes into a little bit more of a cryptic, I guess, sentiment, saying that he thinks that Diddy might off himself, that Diddy might take his own life because of this scandal and what's going on here. This footage being released, there's really no going back.
Do you think Diddy can come back from this? Because a lot of people saying it's over for him.
Oh, it is over for him. Come back to where? I wouldn't be surprised if he do the ultimate sin. It's suicide. Because bruh, he's such a narcissistic that he couldn't stand not being somewhere and not being seen.
So someone who worked very closely with Diddy, who spent years around him, feels that he's such a narcissist that he could not accept that this has happened and that his reign is over, that his empire has fallen. So I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. I think there's going to be a lot more coming out about this man, and we're going to be covering it as best as we can. On TikTok, I am doing immediate coverage as soon as it happens. Follow me there at SloanHooks, and I'll see you in a new video soon. Bye, guys.